Alright, I'm going to do some preventative maintenance on the Craftsman LT2000 today. Going to do an oil change and going to put a new battery in. These batteries never last for me. I get a year out of the battery on this tractor and that's it. The cheapest thing around is Everstart, and that's probably part of the problem, but I've had some other brands in here too, and just I can't get them to last more than a year. Anybody have any ideas what I'm doing wrong, or is that just the way these batteries are built? Anyway, I get these Everstarts from Walmart. They're cheap enough, they're like $30, but be very careful when you're buying batteries from Walmart. On all these Everstart batteries, they will have dates. This one says 421. When I was looking at the batteries at Walmart, some of these stickers dated back to like 2018, 2019, so there's actually a bit of a scam going on. I compared this SKU number on this battery compared to the batteries with like 2018 stickers on there. And I think what's happening is these batteries stink, they fail. And people will buy a new battery, they'll take out their old battery, which has the same SKU number on there, and they'll return the old battery to Walmart, and before, oh, well, let's face it, the return checkout line at Walmart, those people have no idea what's going on, so it's just not an honorable thing to do, but it's happening, I pay the money for this. I understand why people do it though, but whatever, just be careful out there when you're buying batteries from Walmart. Make sure that you have the up-to-date sticker on there. So yeah, let's throw this battery in, and got to do an oil change. It's a good idea to swap out your fuel filters every year, but I'm too cheap to spend the $2 or $3 to replace this fuel filter. Good idea to change out your spark plugs, and also a good idea to, at the very least, blow out your air filter. This is something you want to do kind of monthly and check this. Like, this is not terrible. I'm just going to blow this out and it'll be fine. But yeah, let's drain some oil here. Alright, so let's see if I remember how to drain the oil out of this thing. I think it was pretty simple. So first things first, you want to have a catch pan ready to go. My normal oil catch pan that I use for my truck will not fit in between this tire and the mower deck, so you're going to want to use something small. But yeah, directly beneath the oil fill plug to the left of the starter, you'll find this little oil drain extension off the block, and there's a little cap that you peel back, and then if I remember correctly, you gotta like turn this thing to the left or right or something. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, so I turned it to the left, and now I think I pull this out and it should start flowing. Yep, there we go. And this oil is absolutely filthy, just about black. So that tells me that I probably should have done this oil change last year. Okay, while that oil's draining, let's go ahead and put this new battery in. That'll definitely not last more than a year. Avoid Everstart if you can. If you know any other better brands out there that'll last more than a year, let me know. I know it's not Everstart. So anyway, the negative side of the battery is going to be on the right side of the tractor by the speed control, and the positive side is going to be on the left side of the tractor by your cup holder for your beer or what have you. Another little tip that I want to pass on to you guys is things that I need to change pretty frequently on cars or small lawn equipment, such as like the battery here, or if I was underneath my truck and I needed to change the oil. I'll make a note somewhere inconspicuous of the nut size of what it is that I'm trying to take off. So these are 7/16, so next time I need to change out this battery, take my paint marker, 7/16 that nut. So next time I need to change out this battery, which will be in about a year from now, I can look underneath this seat, identify that these nuts and bolts are 7/16, and I don't need to fumble around with sockets and box wrenches anymore. Information's just right there. Alright, we're just about finished draining the oil here, so I'm going to push this in, twist it to the right, and that closes off that valve. Clean this up a little bit here. Put this drip cover back over this valve. Wipe down the frame just a little bit so I don't drip any oil on my grass. Wouldn't want that. Okay, my oil pan underneath this filter. And the last guy that put this filter on here must have been a putz because I can't spin this off by hand. Oh, wait a minute, that was me. Huh. Funny. Oh my God. That is on there way too tight. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Alright, so I got my replacement filter. I'm going with the Fran this time because it's cheap. This is a PH8170. And if you want the OEM part number, if you want to go with an OEM filter, for this model, it is part number 492932. A lot of people give me crud for using Fran filters, but you know what? I think it's better to use a Fran filter than to not change your oil at all. So always put a little bit of oil on the O-ring of your new filter. There's actually a guy on YouTube that took apart a Fran filter and compared it to uh-oh, might have a problem here. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. Oh no. Son of a gun. It's not the right filter. Son of a gun. Alright, let's try this again. I got a Briggs & Stratton filter. This is from the original equipment manufacturer. I tried to use a Fran filter, and for some reason the thread pattern was different. Everything else matched, but when I tried to screw it onto the block here, it just wouldn't go. Definitely different. This one's definitely going to be a proper fit. So we'll get this on here hand tight. Careful not to overdo it. That should be just fine. And today's what?
April 18th.
4. 18. 21. Okay. I have some leftover 5W20 I'm going to throw in here. Looks pretty good. I know once we turn the key on, it's going to suck a little bit in the oil filter. You want to pour another little drop in there? We'll call that good. A little bit more. A little more. Okay. Engines, it has like the auto choke feature, so you have to have it like above full throttle to get it going, but I don't like to run it at like full throttle right away. I like to like kind of let it idle and warm up a little bit, so it's kind of why I keep stalling. Go up slow because it jerks.